Schools and kindergartens will take additional precautions against COVID-19 when they reopen on Monday in Singapore. Students and staff who came back from overseas on or after the 14th of March will need to stay away from school for 2 weeks. Parents, though, may only need to observe stay-home notices if they reach home starting tomorrow night. Tan Si Hui with this report.
The Rakesh family were enjoying a vacation in Bintan this week when it was cut short. They frantically booked ferry tickets back after just one night so they could get home before new stay-home notices kicked in for those who traveled to ASEAN countries. But to their chagrin, authorities later announced additional restrictions for students who traveled overseas during the March school holidays. They would have to observe a 14-day leave of absence if they return from overseas on or after 14 March. Those affected must stay away from school for that duration from Friday. The Education Ministry says students will be supported through home-based learning, but parents are still worried.
For his case, it's the PSLE year, so the concern is whether he'll be missing out on his lessons. And I think the other part of it is his enrichment, tuition and all that, which have to be rescheduled and maybe put off further.
His teacher actually has contacted us. There will be e-learning. He will be commuting through WhatsApp for 2 weeks. I think it's still okay, manageable. Yeah, but if it's for a longer time, then we'll be very concerned.
For now, the children's grandparents will come by to take care of them for the next 2 weeks. The Education Ministry is urging parents to take their own leave to care for their children who are on leave of absence or stay-home notice, and their employers are encouraged to provide them with flexible work arrangements. With thousands of students traveling overseas during the March vacation, childcare service Kitty Bliss says it expects a 20% increase in demand when they return. This would come from parents looking for home-based services, as well as corporate clients such as preschools and student care centers. It says staff will take extra precautions.
If they actually feel unwell or they have traveled recently, we would prefer them not to actually be assigned to our clients' places.
Students who are heading back to schools and kindergartens on Monday will also have to observe extra precautions. These include assigned seating and play areas, as well as reduced group sizes during playtime. Co-curricular activities will also be suspended for 2 weeks, while events like the Singapore Youth Festival and National School Games will be pushed back.